Okay, so we know we don't need to call.
No, I don't.
Say, call her.
I think what we're gonna do is try to have a abbreviated meeting here. We had some business. I was most concerned with new business needs. So let's go ahead and call the February 9th, 2023 meeting of the Clarksburg Urban Renewal Authority to order. The meeting minutes have been emailed from January 12th, and they are also in your packet.
The work session will be
The next one, tell me about the work session. Okay, everybody take a look at that. And if there's a motion to approve the minutes from January.
I'll make the motion to approve them.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
So the minutes are accepted. Any public comment? Move on. Executive director is quarantining. Yeah, but I think we got a pretty good report from him at our work session, so I'm okay to just sort of skip over that. Finance director is not available, but again, I think we went over pretty well the finances to be able to function today. Does anybody have any unfinished business to bring before the authority? So we have two items under new business. The first is a side lot program application. And the second one is a facade grant application. We are able to fund the side lot or the facade application if you do end up wanting to fund it. We do have funds to fund that. Okay, so is there any discussion on the 105 Grove Avenue side lot program? Is this something you feel like we can go forward with, or is this something we'd like to table for staff to be here to go over with us?
Chairman, since I just got this today and taken a look at it, I would say we probably need to table it so we can all review it. Not saying negative or positive, just it would be time to review
What's
it.
the first time we've really looked at it too? So
Yeah.
I think it'd be important for Mr. Whitmore to be here.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a motion to table item A, 7A under new business for the side lot program. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Right? Are you number A?
What's it
Are
called?
you
I'm
126 South Chestnut or 105?
No, 105 Grove Avenue.
Yes.
And he didn't realize that he would be out, so I didn't know if you wanted to.
Well, it needed to come under public comment. That's okay, that's all right.
How's it look to you,
What-
counsel?
Well, what we're talking about doing is tabling that till the next month, not taking any action on it because it's a new item for this board to consider, and Mr. Whitmore is not here. Will that cause any problems for you if we look at it in March?
No. I mean, it would be like 6 or 8 months if I acquire it to actually put in the parking. Because I got the permit, but I'm busy doing the
Gotcha.
rehab
Okay.
on the apartments, so.
So I think what we'd like to do is if you'd come back to our March meeting and Mr. Whitmore will actually be here, he can talk through it, then we can ask, if you have any questions for us and we can act on it then if you don't mind waiting
And then,
until.
can you do the facade program over there too?
Yes, yep, it's all of Clarksburg
I mean,
area except for,
okay, because, I mean, I want to paint the building and do stuff, well, it's 2 buildings, so, but, I mean, there's, I finally got rid of my partner, refinance, so I got money to.
well, and I will tell you now, just as a heads up, we're about at the end of our funds. We find that, so the facade program, the owner or a business renter leasee can apply once a year for funding.
Okay.
So ours starts in July, so
Okay,
we'll be refunded.
The inside's more important than that,
Yep, so
it's.
just so you know, that
Okay.
if you apply this year, there's limited funds.
So what is it,
between now and June. You'd want to apply the beginning of July.
July.
Yes.
They do sidewalks too, or is that still?
That's a different,
I mean, but it's still an active program?
Just get an application and turn it in July 1 when the new budget comes.
Okay,
yeah.
so March, when's the?
It will be what's the second Thursday in March? I usually have my phone out.
What are we looking for, second
March
Thursday?
9th. Yeah, I should know that. March 9th,
Okay,
4:45. We should.
same, just a
Yeah.
month, exactly a month from now. same-
Yes. And
same
what I'll
day.
make sure I do is when we talk at the beginning, we say, ask for public comment, we can get some information from you about what you're doing with it, and then Mr. Whitmore can give us more
Okay.
information about it.
Okay.
That'll work.
Sounds good.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
ringing my ears.
That's okay. Thank you for coming today.
Thank
You be safe, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, so there is a motion to table Grove Avenue. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, any opposed? Okay, so we will table this pending more information and in agreement with the applicant. So, the second one, 7B, is 126 South Chestnut Street facade grant for Caps Tonsorium LLC. They had applied previously. Do you have something for us about it? Jeff, or are you just watching what we're doing? No. Okay. So, well, just check. When lawyers look at you, usually you just check in with them, So,
Jeff's
so
got her trained well.
yeah, between Jeff and my dad, I noticed when we looked at. So this facade was previously submitted, and there were some issues with just timing and where they were and being able to complete it. So it was actually declined, and the owners have reapplied, which is perfectly fine within the facade program to do. So this is considered a brand new application for awnings, paint, and exterior door for Caps Tonsorium, which is over on Chestnut Street, by the Domino's Pizza.
It's the old Dr. Celerio
Yeah.
eye office, which
Yeah.
is, on the same side as Domino's Pizza.
It really looks a lot better than it
Looks
is.
very
He's
nice.
done a great job.
It looks very nice. And so he's got some before and after pictures, and I think we've seen the work done. It looked like all the boxes were checked when I was looking earlier. He's got all the permits and registrations, and this seemed like an application that was put together quite well compared to, I'll just say that. It was a little hard to read a couple of the pages, but I don't think they were particularly relevant. It's been inspected, yeah. So
Open for business too. I saw he had a bunch of
yeah,
people in
there
there.
are people there,
Yeah,
yeah.
good.
Yeah. So They're asking their part would be $1,759.54. Most of this cost is related to the awning replacement and signage, which really spiffed up the spot. And our part would be the facade program, it would be $7,038.14. Any motion?
I'm gonna make a motion that, we approve the facade grant application of CAPS Consortium for $7,038.14.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion about this application?
He did a good job, and that's really what we want to see, because he took something that looked terrible. It really looks classy when you drive by.
Right, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed?
And can we do a PR thing? I'll go over there and give him a check, take a big picture of a check and take him in front of the business to let people know what we're doing. And, you know, this was done with URA money, city money, and let them see their dollars getting to use and how good it looks. Investment in that into town.
I'm happy to do that. I think that John, if he wants a big check or whatever, you'll have to arrange that with John.
Or just something in the paper
We
that.
ought to invest in one of those big whiteboard checks, you know, I mean, and they're not that much.
We can do a press release, I mean, but it would be nice to have a live.
We've never
Okay.
done that, and I think we should do it on every one that we do.
Do we, I know this is a question for Kim, but do we have an operating budget as a URA? I mean, I know we've got these grant, but I mean, what?
We don't have any.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. So
That's
if we wanted to buy a big check,
That's something you just put a request from here to the city council.
Have the city manager to buy it out of his discretionary budget.
yeah, you know, you can make them that they wipe off and so you can reuse it, that's okay, Sacred Heart just. So, okay. I think that's a good idea. I think it's important to get some more press about what we're doing. I mean, just like here's a business owner who didn't know what we're doing. So in addition to our increased budget that we want.
That could probably go against John's marketing budget.
Yeah,
So
we can take care of getting the check. You'll need two
Okay.
estimates.
And did we let them know about the B and O
You know what, I'll get
incentive
those to
tax?
you in writing, and then you have to be able to see them, right? They have to be clear. Sorry,
You know
I know we are. Well, you gotta
Fucking
laugh a
go
little
straight.
bit, you know.
Well, my question is, we do that, I think it would make more sense to tie it in with the ribbon cutting too, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess we could go down there ourselves and do it separately.
I mean, when they do the ribbon cutting, you'll have media out there on that day, so they haven't done the ribbon cutting.
Yeah, you're going to get more exposure that way, plus they're doing the business is open, and it's functioning. And oh, by the way, this was possible because of additional URA funding tied together.
I guess I think kind of opposite. I think it would be two opportunities for media, for them, two separate media, and it would highlight what we're doing. But I think so. I guess what we'll say is see if we can order a check, and then we can
We can work something out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak for John, but I feel like
yeah.
there's capabilities there.
Yeah.
You just have to-
All right. So, any announcements? I appreciate you. I know there was some confusion about whether we were having the meeting, but I thought it was pretty important since we were considering this grant application. There was going to be a timely issue with it if we didn't. So,
And you know, John's taken on the role, but since he came with the economic, nobody's ever oversaw our meetings like him. So if he's not here, I guess we could go on with that.
so any questions? Any other issues?
Make a motion for adjournment.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? We will be back here March 9th. We are adjourned.